Anyway,
that's what gets me into trouble because then I edge and I get so crazy and then I'm like, and then I go and I hook up with guys that I'm not attracted to. It's sick. It's a problem.
I rarely hook up with someone I'm attracted to.
Oh my God. I wish I was. The other day I was like,
I'm never attracted to the people I hook up with. Literally.
The other day I was like, I haven't been kissed in years.
No, never. Vinny comes over and kisses you.
I'm like, Vinny, stop.
You go, Vinny, it's been a while.
I love this.
Yes. Do you want a drink? Are you relapsed on alcohol yet?
No, my God, no. Absolutely not. Please, my dreams are coming true. I'm not going to ruin it.
No, you should ruin it.
No, yeah. I have to wait till something really traumatic happens so I can really
maybe like a subway slashing or something. Yeah, maybe you get slashed.
You know what's so funny you said that? This is how I know that I'm like need to go to the program or whatever, because I was thinking today about, I was like imagining I should, and we're recording?
Yeah, we're rolling. We're doing the show right now.
Okay, and your name, and it's Vinny, right?
He just bends down and blows you.
I know. I'm like,
the new show.
I'm like, Vinny. It's like, Vinny, I don't want you to blow me. I wanted to blow you.
Yeah,
like, what is happening?
I'm sorry. He's a service top, as we say in the biz.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what is a service top?
It's you, dear.
Yeah.
A service is like a top, but you like to service.
Oh.
Orally.
So can I ask you a question? Because I see this on Grindr a lot. Because I think I get confused by the
okay, so we're on Grindr. Cool.
I live on Grindr. I have my apartment, I have my hotel room right now, and I have Grindr. And those are the 3 places that I live.
Well, it's only the things that a lady needs.
Yeah.
In her life.
But I think I get like confused about like what people are looking for. I mean, like I like when guys are like pretty clear and they're like no fat, and I go, thank God, I just won't message you. Like only in
you
the
like think like transparency, like it is important.
Yeah.
Like this is what honesty. Like let's start this with honesty.
I wish they were like a little bit more so they could, because sometimes people are like, you're not fat. And I go, I wish they would have like a thing in there being like no loose skin. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say because you love. I'm glad that like you said it, not me, because you did lose.
Yeah,
like you are not fat, but like maybe there is some loose skin.
Oh, it's loose skin McGee over here.
Are you doing maybe perhaps a tuck in the future?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
I will get my whole chest done. I have to get it all done. Yeah.
You're gonna get full blown,
rip it all off.
Maybe
absolutely.
Facial reconstruction.
No, well, yeah. Well,
I read you.
Yeah. I go. My face
was fine with my face.
Yeah, no, actually now in the East Coast, my face is like so inflamed while I'm here that it's like,
why?
I don't know. But
sodium, dear. Are you eating a Cracker Barrel?
By the way, I'm like, why is my face? I've been eating Ben & Jerry's ice cream in my hotel room alone every single night. Waking up, my face is touching the ceiling. It's so inflamed.
I mean, you're wedged in between.
What I've been eating in this trip, cause I've been like, headlining at like Hoboken, where they're giving me like, I'm like.
That'll be struck from the record.
Yeah.
Can we believe Hoboken? Are you at Stress Factory?
No, I'm at Willie McBride's. And
don't go to Stress Factory because they'll rob you if they don't pay people.
Oh, really? No, I already got paid. He Venmoed me last night. Perfect. Great. It was fantastic. It was actually great. 4 shows, 3 sold out.
$10.99 to you. We're paying taxes. They did the whole thing.
It was a whole great thing. But then they're like, what do you want to eat? It's like an Irish pub. And I'm like, do I want this salad? I'm like lying to myself. I'm like, no, so the chicken tenders. And
the chicken pot pie.
Yeah. I almost got the shepherd's pie.
Do you have soda bread?
Yeah. Well. And then it's this thing where I'm like, I can't believe I'm even like able to fit out the door of my hotel room, like with how I've been eating. And then I like go and do like the incline treadmill for like 45 minutes today, being like, please do a difference.
Yeah, no,
today.
That will equalize everything. It's like, have you seen the memes that's like my body fighting, like the 1 glass of water fighting out like 3,000 drinks? And it's like Tom Brady, like going from Tom Brady was a Patriot.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. I just want to check with that. That's great. You look great. I'm very happy you're here. We didn't really do an intro. This is Dylan Carlino.
Hi.
I'm sure All Man Mafia, they know you. They love you. Do you remember what I said to you? Not to toot my own horn here. Last time we were here, or it might have been the time before, I was like, you are going to be fucking huge. I thought you're going to be huge.
That's so nice.
Not physically, but just,
I'm gaining.
I love gaining. I think you're so funny. Like,
Thank
genuinely,
you.
I think you're hilarious. And it's just so obvious when someone like with talent and like you have an aura. You're an aura god.
Oh my God, stop it.
Type shit.
I'm normal. I'm like you guys. I'm like, guys,
is that how it works?
I'm like you guys. I'm normal. No, I really appreciate you saying that. And it's getting crazy.
Yeah, you blew up on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Vinny, you've never seen his shit on TikTok?
No.
If I was a girl, are you going to allow us to use your footage, or is it copyrighted?
Oh, go right ahead.
Can
I don't
watch
give a shit.
Will this make you want to kill yourself?
No, not at all. I mean, I like it. It's, you want to know why? It's like, if I was a girl stuff is like something I've been doing with my friends. Like, it's like been a conversational bit for years, but click, I don't do.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, wait, don't do this one.
Vinny drops his panties. When he finds
Vinny, what the fuck? Vinny, see all that I have my shirt off. He's like jerking off.
You see Vinny go.
Yeah. Ew, I hate when guys spit on their dicks.
Why?
But I like when they spit in my mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. Vinny, do you spit?
That's a bait and switch.
Okay. Vinny, do you spit in girls' mouths?
I have never partaken in that.
Are you like dominant in bed? Or are you like a little sweet boy?
He's a sub top. No,
He's a sub top.
He's a service top. He's a service top. Actually, I didn't mean to put words in your mouth.
Sorry, Vinny.
You tell me.
I guess I would say.
Yeah, I'll tell you this right now. If you're gonna spit in a girl's mouth, it really shouldn't be like an I guess situation.
No,
right.
I thought
it really should be like.
What's the question?
It was, are you dominant in bed?
Yeah, so yeah.
Okay.
But I don't
But you
spit in the
should say
mouth.
it-
I haven't done that.
Okay, great. You have a girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
Okay, spit in her mouth.
Yeah. I'll text her right now and ask her.
That is so true. It cannot be like, you need to be confident about it.
Yeah.
As it's happening, because if you are like, and like,
Oh God, I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna go.
yeah, no, I'm out. I'm done.
I don't spit in guys' mouth.
This is the funniest. you get your mouth.
I'm a top. Let's
I was gonna
bottom
say, but you're
spit
a
in my
top.
mouth. Yeah.
Who lets bottom spin in your mouth? So it takes.
Well, no, that's what I was confused about. What I wanted to say just quickly before we watch the video.
No. We're in no rush.
Okay.
We can do it.
I get confused on Grindr by all the words. Like when guys are like, I'm an oral top. I'm like, so are you trying to suck my dick and fuck me? Or are you saying that you're just trying to get your dick sucked? That's what confuses me.
No, he's trying to suck you and then fuck you.
Okay, that's not how topping works. You have like
I think it's like separation of church and state almost.
I
will get a little grossed out.
Yeah.
If the top is like, oh,
let me suck you.
I'm
It's
like, ew.
You're supposed to be the man.
You're supposed to hate my dick.
Yeah.
Like you're disgusted by my dick.
But like when I'm topping, I'll suck someone's dick when I'm topping. But like if I'm just trying to suck, cock, I'm like, I don't want you to suck my cock. I'm like a service cock worshipping whore.
Okay, just so we can literally put it on his tombstone. Service top fucking whore.
Wait, can I pick the video that you watched?
Pick the video.
Go down.
He's about to try and turn you on with his video. I can
No.
already tell.
Because
She's
go down
a
because
pig.
there's a lot
She's a
of
pig top.
ads. Yeah.
Are you gonna go to the Eagle while you're here?
I mean, I'm scared of that.
Well, you would dominate at the Eagle.
You think so?
Quite literally. Yeah.
I take my shirt off, they all start throwing up.
Oh no, you should
You
see.
can click any of these that are like.
Go to the most vi one.
Do the 2.6 million.
Where's that?
The walk of shame down in the middle.
Okay, so really quick, everyone follow Dylan Carlino. He puts himself in, he creates fictional characters. Like if I was a girl, and then he says the name and he says what this girl would be. And it's the funniest stories of all time. Man Mafia, you need to watch this. It's fucking hilarious. After you subscribe to Out and About, watch this.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the first one. What's this girl's name?
I don't know.
This is Candy. So this is
Okay.
Dylan if he was named
If I was a
Candy.
girl, I would be doing the Sunday morning walk of shame. My name is Candace, but everybody calls me Candy. There's no actual shame because, like, I'm a young, hot college girl. You know, I met a guy at a bar, I fucked him. Oh my God. Arrest me. Oh, but last night was crazy. We weren't even supposed to go out. I got back to our apartment, and my roommate's Justin Brielle, who I think are
Brielle. Brielle.
But they're always like, sometimes they come home and they're napping and they're holding hands while they're napping under the covers. That's guy. And one of them always has a ponytail. And like, I've never seen her hair down. It's always in a ponytail.
Is that a sign of lesbian?
Yeah.
Really?
I think
We should
so.
go for some drinks. And they were like, no,
It's very
no,
Caitlin
no,
Clark-esque.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, we'll go out for 2 drinks. And so I had a couple buzz balls already. And so we went to the bar. And in an hour, all of us are.
It's all about the sly little details.
Yeah.
They all start getting into a huge screaming fight, and I was like, okay, I'm not dealing with the lesbian drama tonight, so I just ditched that. And I met this guy, Eli, smoking a cigarette outside the bar. He was kind of like rat face, ugly hot, and he, whatever, we get to talking. He's like, you want to come back to my place? I was like, sure. So we go back to his place. He grabs me. We're like making out. He throws me on the bed. Air mattress. Yeah. And like one of the tall ones, like the ones that are clearly like $500, so maybe he has money or something, but air mattress.
Maybe he has money.
Cameron me in a way that I'm like, I was like, okay, no girl likes this. Anyways, I go, don't come in me. He comes in me. I go, that's assault. I see. And for like snacks. And then I stop by the diner where my girl Shannon is working because Shannon is on scholarship because her family's poor.
This is so specific. Shannon is like, this never happened. None of this ever happened.
No, by the way, they take me 10 minutes to make. I riff all of them.
Oh my God. Shannon's on scholarship.
You know what's crazy is like I genuinely just did it because I was like I hit like 10,000 followers on TikTok in like last year, and I just wanted to make money, and I was out on unemployment, and so I just started. I was like, I'm just gonna start making videos on TikTok, and all of December I just made videos talking about Grey's Anatomy, and I made like $6,000. And I was
What?
like, yeah, through the creator fund. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, so then I was like, I got to keep pumping out content. And my friends loved when I would do if I was a girl in conversation, because I would do it all the time. I've been doing it for 10 years. And
They say it takes 10 years to hone any craft.
Yes.
That's where we're at.
And just in conversations, and I was like, I'll just try it. Because I would walk into bathrooms and I'd see the sign that was like, don't flush anything other than toilet paper. Don't flush feminine products. And every time I saw that sign, I'd think, if I was a girl, I would flush my tampons down the toilet.
You would do tampon, not pad?
Yeah.
Not even, what about like a new, what's a duva? What's it called?
Fuck. I can't, I'm literally.
You free bleed into it and it's reused.
It's not a free bleed. It's a diva cup. But you know what's so funny you brought that up is that I'm doing a whole thing on stage right now about the differences of how women treat their periods. And I do a whole thing about pad girls. And
I like that you are a guy.
Yeah, of course. And I say on that, I go, this maybe sounds, because I say I rank women based on how they treat their periods.
Okay.
And if you think it's misogynistic, like, I'm gay, so I can do whatever I want.
Right. 100%.
And yeah, we're having a good time. But yeah, it just happened. And then it just kind of fucking blew up. I will say I've never felt it more than when I'm in New York right now, because the amount, I kind of came here being like, no one's going to come up to me because it's like New York and nobody cares. Right. No, it has been like nonstop girls coming up to me on the street. And I'm like, love it.
They go, my name's Candy, do me.
I literally on my way here, this girl stopped me. She's like, oh my God. I was like, hi.
Wait, so what's the difference between, let's break it down. Let's go tampon, and I don't want to spoil your bit. Tampon, pad, I would love maybe some free bleeding.
Well, I'm doing the whole thing because
Nuva cup.
I just kind of do a whole thing being like it's tampon, then pad girls, and then I do a whole thing about I don't trust girls who have the diva cup, because if they fell over, they'd flood the room.
Those are, I feel like that's almost like horse girl energy.
Yeah,
diva.
yeah.
But pad is a little bit horse girl. And listen, we love women here on this pod.
Of course.
It is a little bit horse girl, and like if someone says they're using a pad, it's like, are you in middle school?
I know.
Like shove something in your pussy, plug it up.
I know. Well, I would just, if I was, like I would say, like if I was a girl, I would be using tampons. Like, I just
no, go on. Yes,
keep going. Yeah, I like pulling them out. I'd also be like, oh my God, I think I'm stuck in there.
Yeah. No, you would love the drama.
By the way, right now, you know that tomorrow you're gonna wake up and you're sneezing. If I was a girl, I'd have a tampon stuck in me.
You would have toxic shock.
100%.
With it hanging out. You'd have a friend to fish it out?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. There's actually a video. This is like, do you ever get jealous of straight people? Couples.
That's a great question. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. It's really sad.
I get so, I try
young,
not to
hot, straight couple with a kid.
Yeah.
Blow my fucking brains.
I don't get jealous of the kid, but there was this one video on TikTok of this guy where this girl's like doing a prank and she's like, he's like afraid of blood. And she's like, I have a tampon stuck inside me.
I've seen that.
And he's like, I can do it. And he like sounds so masculine when he does it. And I was like, I want a boyfriend who will take a tampon out of me.
Now, what would be the equivalent? Maybe like a butt plug? Like
no,
a little like little eggs that a twinkle hatch out in porn every once in a while?
Sometimes I literally am like, when gay sex starts being talked about, I go like, I literally don't want to be gay anymore.
What? Oh, it's tough. It's very tough.
Especially like in relationships. And I'm like, oh God, do we have to be open and then do like weird sex stuff and like, and go to sex? The thought of like being like, I don't want to be a couple, and no disrespect to anybody who's like this, but it like gives me anxiety because I think I have like body issues about like, okay, now I'm in a couple and now we're going to like look for somebody to fuck both of us. And then like, clearly they're attracted more to my theoretical boyfriend. They're already more attracted to him. And
and then you're out.
Yeah.
You are on the street. Like you are homeless. Like
I think I would be so much more comfortable. Yeah, no, it's homeless. I live in Austin. We say whatever we want.
Hell yeah, brother. 2A protects 1A. That's
absolutely.
Right.
But I always say like I think I would rather just, if I was in an open relationship, like let him fuck somebody in private. I don't want to do it together.
You would. I think, it would be nerve-wracking for me to do it together. But I think the problem is with like gay relationships is our brains are just fucking rotted out by like the grossest like scenario-driven gay porn. It's just like, and then when
what porn are you watching?
Scat play.
Oh my God, that nasty shit. You're like looking for a dirty bottom. Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up. In every city in America, Vinny, you can pull up Grindr and it would say like human toilet is like within a block
that's
away.
Literally a thing. And they'll be like, some people
Pat's the human toilet.
Some people have a Vinny, I'm not even kidding. Imagine like a folding like metal chair. And then like it cut out and a toilet seat like glued on it. Like that's what some people put as their profile picture on Grindr. But back to your point.
Yeah.
It does make me sometimes sad when I see that, but it would be so nerve-wracking the casualness of gay sex, I think, is very tough to escape once you start getting into it. And then when you're in a relationship with someone and you no longer want it to be casual, that like not temptation, but like easiness about casual sex
Yeah.
still there. So it's like, do you incorporate other people into it? Like, I don't know how your co-host does. Well, he doesn't live with his husband, does he? They have a unique relationship.
Yes, but also Colton is very sex positive, so he talks very. I love Colton so much. I think he's not
best.
doing it as much as it would seem. You know what I mean? Like
because the clips will suggest that.
Yeah, and that's not the case. And
Right.
I think we've been pretty open about that on the podcast as well. But like, he's very sex positive, so he talks about it a lot. And he's like, yes, we are in an open relationship, but like, how often is he actually acting on it? And they're very good at communication about it, so they talk about it a lot.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah. But they also don't live in the same city, so I think it's like a whole.
How does that even work?
I don't know.
Like, I feel like I would be like, the whole point of dating someone is like having someone to text and see.
I think that when you're
I guess
married,
text, yeah.
I think when you're married though, it's like
You hate each other automatically.
well, I think like his he moved for a job, so it's like
got it.
And he actually did just move back from Chip Colton's husband just moved back to Dallas, so they are like closer now. So he goes there on the weekends and stuff. So I think it is.
That makes sense. Oh, he's in Dallas. How far is Dallas from Austin?
Like 3 hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
No. They're actually in Greece right now.
Oh, classic.
See, Colton's
Let
kind
me
of
guess,
hot.
where are they at Soho Rock House? Mykonos?
No.
Mykonos, dear? I went there
That's
with
so
some old
funny.
queen that I was dating at one point.
Oh my god! I just did a show at the Soho House that gave us
Where, down here?
No, in Austin. They gave us a membership for a year.
It's incredible.
I know, and $500. So I was like, thank you.
Can I actually have it in cash?
Actually, they have not approved me yet. So
They looked.
they approved Colton. I was like, wait, I still
They approved Colton at the same time. They approved Colton and not you.
He put his request in earlier than me. I'm very last minute.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, wait a minute, I'm going to call the Soho House today and scream at them.
Do you want to call them right now?
Yeah,
on,
no,
the,
I'm
on,
scared.
the, on the pod? No, they shut you down. They go, we did look at your TikTok. Unfortunately, it's just not. It's not a match.
aligned. It's not aligned with our values here at the Soho House.
With our values. They don't make it easy to buy concert tickets these days. You got to sign up for the pre-sale, get in the queue, and by the time you get through, the best seats are already gone. Going to a concert should be about the show itself, not waiting in a virtual line. Lucky for me, I always use Gametime, which is the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Gametime makes getting tickets faster and easier, and actually, prices on the app go down the closer it gets to showtime or tip-off or kickoff or whatever kind of event it is that you're trying to go to. I was looking at tickets for the Red Sox game tonight, Reds at Red Sox. Love going to a summer Red Sox game, especially if it's in the day. And it was $48. I saw the absolute incredible deal. I bought them. It was great. That's why we love Gametime. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Gametime. Download the Gametime app, create an account, and use code OUTNABOUT for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code OUT, the letter N, about for $20 off. Download the Gametime app today. What time is it? Gametime. Are you going to move to New York after you're done with Austin?
Oh my God. Yeah, I want to so badly.
It's like,
but also I'm feeling so insecure here.
Why?
Because I have like bad clothes and like I'm like walking around and everybody has like cool clothes on. And I keep being like, where's everybody getting clothes at? Because like I keep going to stores and like
No, I don't know where to buy clothes.
I don't give you guys Vinny, where do you get your clothes? 'Cause I want to dress like you.
Vinny dresses
ASOS.
like cool. Where is it?
ASOS.
Can you stand up for us, Vin?
Yeah, Vinny.
Yeah, he dresses very cool.
Yeah, you very cool.
But Vinny's also like, he's like invited to the barbecue.
With black people?
Yeah. So like he's like very much like,
I try
he
not
knows
to
how to
ask,
dress.
but I'm like waiting.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what it is.
And they're
Vinny's
like,
fine.
not today, sweetheart.
Yeah, but you have tattoos. So I think if you have tattoos, then
I
you
know.
don't need to dress
That
as
helps.
cool.
Yeah.
I know
Does
it does.
help.
Yeah, I know. But I see gay guys in the city and they're like, they have cool jackets on and they have like pants that fit correctly. And I don't know.
Imagine.
Pants don't look good on
I
me.
actually do stress about this too, though. I agree with what you're saying. Like jackets, I'm always like, I don't have a cool enough jacket.
No,
need
I've
a-
never
like,
owned a jacket
my
that's
pants,
fit.
like my pants aren't baggy enough. I need baggy pants. Like I get that.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really like, yeah, I don't know how it all works. And then I'm just like, well, I'm just like fucking disgusting.
You give up. Well, that's it for me.
Mhm.
You don't even try. I don't know where to buy clothes. I got these jeans. First of all, have like, this is probably a blood clot. They have blood on them. These are the only nice pair of jeans I ever got. They're Todd Snyder.
And
they're
they're
like
green.
$160 and they're green.
I know.
This is a true classic t-shirt, $27. I only wear it because it makes my arms look big. I have like
Okay.
30 of them. But I don't know like really how else to dress. Some people like, I'm a 34, which is not an easy pant to buy.
No.
Like Francis, who works here, dresses very well, but he also spends thousands and thousands of dollars on like I'm too
I need a
cheap
stylist.
to do. You need a stylist.
I need a stylist, and I need immediately. I need a stylist and a personal trainer and a chef, and I need to be happy finally. And those are the only things that will make me happy.
Yes. Isn't it crazy? I convince myself the same thing. I go, if you simply get better looking, if you fix your teeth, you're going to be the happiest person alive.
If you fix your teeth, you have great teeth.
No, I literally almost spent $30,000 on veneers. I was like this close. That was after I talked him down from that was like half off. And I was like, he was basically going to be a co-host on this show for me to get teeth. I was like, we're going to do a documentary on your office. And I almost did it because I was convinced that would make me happy, but I don't think anything will.
I actually do think that once I get the skin removed, I'll be happy.
What skin?
I have to get my chest done because it's a huge issue. And
I'm not laughing. I just love the way
no, it's a huge issue. It's like I have a lot of it. And you guys are probably thinking like, it's not that bad. No, you haven't seen my shirt off.
You would never take your shirt off in public.
No, I would say 9 out of 10 guys when I send a shirtless picture on Grindr block me. That's just the hard truth. But I'm doing it for me, not for them. I'm not doing it for the guys that blocked me on Grindr. I'm doing it for me. And don't forget that.
9 out of 10 is so crazy.
I swear to God.
Why don't you just fucking send them Vinny's body?
Oh my God. Well, no, you know what? Here's what really pisses me off about Grindr is that I send.
Get off Grindr, Dylan.
Oh, how am I going to meet somebody? I'm doing comedy every single night. Guess where gay guys are?
You need to start drinking again.
I know.
You do.
I know.
You need to start drinking. You need to start drugging. You need to start.
Guys are sending fake pictures on Grindr, which pisses me off because I'm sending my real bad body.
Like you didn't think you're like, oh, I can trick someone.
Well, I don't want to because because then I get into the situation where I get there and they don't look like their pictures, but I look like my pictures because I took recent photos of my bad body to send to you.
Why don't you just be like, I don't have a body pic? Is that like the natural?
Because I feel like if I took my shirt off when I got there, they'd be like, go, you gotta leave.
Have you ever hooked up with someone off Grindr? They've showed up and you've said no?
Yes.
Really?
Oh yeah, of course.
That is.
I've also had it happen to me.
Really?
Yeah.
I've done it like once or twice.
One time
I was gonna get robbed though. It was a guy who showed up like at my apartment. I was like hammered at like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And I can't do Grindr after 12:30. Through my peephole. There was like this huge fucking dude there. I was like, oh, this guy is about to rob me. And so like I was like, who is it? And then I ended up not letting him up. But other than that, only in public. I've never had someone come to my house, walk inside, and then say no. But you've done that.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
It was when I was had my studio apartment that I was in. Was a real in and out, if you know what I mean. And
as what do you mean? And it was a revolving door.
It was a revolving door.
As the dolls say.
Of course. And it was my first time living alone, and I really abused that power.
You were just getting turned out.
Just sucking cock.
How many cocks? What's the most number of cocks you've sucked in one day?
I'm famous now. No, just kidding. 4.
Oh, that's child's play. I thought you were going to be like 35.
No. But I was on Adderall and I was really feeling it.
Yeah, and your dick's not working while you're on Adderall?
No, it's rock hard.
Really? You get horny on it?
Oh my God. When I'm on Adderall, you would think that it's meth. I genuinely, I'm like...
No, it is.
I cannot stop jerking off and smoking cigarettes.
You just fucking gooned up.
Yeah, I'm a gooner. I am a gooner.
You're fully a gooner. You're an edge queen.
I love edging.
Anyway,
that's what gets me into trouble because then I edge and I get so crazy and then I'm like, and then I go and I hook up with guys that I'm not attracted to. It's sick. It's a problem.
I rarely hook up with someone I'm attracted to.
Oh my God. I wish I was. The other day I was like,
I've never attracted to the people I hook up with. Literally.
The other day I was like, I haven't been kissed in years.
No, never. Vinny comes over and kisses you.
I'm like, Vinny, stop.
You go, Vinny, it's been a while. That's so. No, I'm never attracted. Like, if I hook up with someone who I'm attracted to, I'm on cloud 9 for like a week.
Oh my God. You leave me like, I think he's going to be my boyfriend.
100%.
By the way,
literally.
Yes. The one I always think
go on, Vinny. You think I'm not going to talk about Jake in Nashville? Please.
Oh my God. Hilarious. We are going to talk about Jake in Nashville, but I wanted to say, it's like, we're always like, I always think like, I'm constantly hooking up with people that like I'm not attracted to. And then the one guy I am attracted to, I'm sure like that's his time of hooking up with someone he's not attracted to.
Yes. Yep. It is never mutual. Like if there is a mutual attraction, I'm like, it's confusing to me.
I almost feel like I can't handle a relationship right now. So yeah.
I'm like, but what do you mean? You want to hang out with me?
I know.
Like you're interested in what I say. This isn't my real personality. I'm changing who I am to get you to like me.
Oh, I don't do that. but I just get
okay. No, me neither.
Well, I just feel like I'm like my personality is so it's so this all the time that it's like I don't really know how to change it. I'm like, what would I do and be like, I love reading the classics.
No, I just say like I tone it down. I love reading the classics. That's hilarious. I tone it down.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna be like outgoing and loud. I'm gonna be like, ooh, what's up, bro?
Oh, I do mask it up.
You do mask. Of course, you have to mask it up.
I feel like I'm being a lot gayer because whenever I'm around gay guys, I'm like,
same.
My voice is like, it's like yeah, it turns into Britney.
You ever
Quick.
see a guy who says mask on Grindr, but it's a belly button ring?
No.
Or a nipple ring, or like
I do love when
DL
guys
mask bottom. You're not DL or mask, you're bottom.
By the way, if you identify as, we talk about this all the time on my podcast, if you identify as DL, straight, or bi mask, and that's how you are promoting yourself on Grindr, do not try to bottom.
No,
you're being,
no.
Either just say like I'm a bottom, but don't do the whole I'm straight thing. Because if you're saying that if you're promoting yourself as straight, and then you send me a voice memo and you sound like me, who believes you? Who believes you?
It's so much. It's just it's giving self-hatred.
Yeah,
that's the ultimate self-hatred. I'm mask on DL. Okay, well, you just talked about me just jackhammering your hole, like on like what is happening right
and
now.
I'll message the mask DL guys.
And don't get me wrong, that's the first person I message. When I'm on, like,
but you should be. That. But you should only be asking me for jerk off buddies and for me to suck your cock. Maybe if you're horny enough.
Jerk off buddies.
I'm big into jerking off with guys.
You have a bait, bro?
Yeah, I do. I do it all the time.
What's her name?
What, my name?
No, her name. The bait buddy.
I don't even know his name. I have like close friends that I don't know their names.
Oh, yeah. I don't know one's name.
I forget everything. I have really bad memory.
My thing is if I'm out with someone and I've met them and then I'll like bring over one of my friends to get their name and I'll be like, oh, have you met my friend? And I introduce them and then I wait for the introduction in order to get their name.
Yeah, one time I was hooking up with a guy.
I didn't invent that.
No, but it is smart.
Yeah.
I always think of things that like I would have invented. Like people invented things before I did, but like I thought of them before I had heard of it. Like I also would have invented. Yeah. Like I would have come up with the wheel had it not have been around. You know what I mean?
Mechanical pencil.
Yeah. Those really didn't work.
No, they literally never worked.
No,
and it was fun to pretend to give yourself a shot.
Oh, well, that's the only reason to use them, to be like, I'm a heroin addict.
That was the joke?
Yeah.
That was like the pre-fentanyl age?
Oh my God, that is so true. Scary.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about the opioid epidemic right now?
No, please, I don't. It's so scary. I feel like everyone in my high school got addicted.
Oh, same.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. Moving on. This one won't make the cut. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the United States, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. It's all done through Shopify. And you can get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand style. Accelerate your content creation with Shopify. And you can also use their AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. How great is that? And the best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping and processing returns and beyond. If you're ready to sell, you are ready for Shopify. Turn your big business idea into cha-ching with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period and start selling today at shopify.com/out-and-about. Ladies, I know you got some business ideas. You might be selling candles. You might be selling tchotchkes. You might be selling hats that you knit. I don't know what it is that you're selling, but Shopify is the company that is going to help you do it. Go to shopify.com/out-and-about, shopify.com/out-and-about to start your $1 per month trial period. Whatever.
Vinny, figure it out.
Hey, Vin, do you mind?
Yeah, because I'm not going to play this game with you all day. And Vinny actually has been sending me bulge pics, and I was, I know, yes. And I've been saying stop, but he's my,
stop means go.
I know, he's my 5'7" king.
He's your 5'9".
Oh, no. 5'9".
Oh no.
Whoa, dude.
That's tough. We took a picture. Me, Vinny, and Joey. We did
the video. Yeah.
We did a TikTok dance. It like did pretty well, and I felt so bad because every single comment was like, "Oh, look how short Vinny is!"
Like I was 4 feet tall. I looked insane.
By the way, I don't understand the hate for the short guys. Maybe because we're tall, I love a short guy.
I don't like a short. I was just saying I don't like a short straight guy.
I
Vinny is the exception. I don't like. There's a certain brand of like really short gay guys who have like Napoleon's like short man syndrome.
Yeah.
Like that I don't like. But for the most part, I don't mind a short king.
Yeah, no, not at all. I think you get like much better faces on those short boys.
Yes.
personally.
I mean, we're beat to shit. These faces.
I don't even have like a human face at this point. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I go like, I don't know what God was thinking when he made me, but like it's really not fair.
I don't have a human face.
I don't. I have like a lizard face. Like I'm surprised people aren't accusing me of being a lizard person online.
Do you have? Are you little?
The followers keep going up. They're gonna.
Yeah.
No, you're like I'm like. You actually do have a little bit of lizard.
I know. I have a lizard face. Look at this. It's like Bug's Life.
I have giraffe and I have toucan and and ostrich, and I would much rather have lizard than ostrich.
Do you think so?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lizard, it depends on the type of lizard.
Lizard face, hippo body. It's a nightmare. That's my Grindr profile.
Liver face, hippo body, horse cock.
Yeah, horse cock. Horse uncut cock.
Horse cock. Can you pull up really quick? Can you pull up the roster for the Indiana Pacers? Because there's a guy on the Pacers who looks the most like a lizard. He looks like a gecko.
Oh my God, I'm scared.
I've never seen anything.
Wait, and are you on Grindr or you're not?
I deleted it.
Okay, well, how are you
better than
sex?
you, so I'm not on it.
Okay.
Keep going.
Do you guys care about college basketball here?
I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, he has like cornrows when he plays. Sorry, what did you ask?
Do you guys care about college basketball?
Like me personally?
Yeah.
Not really.
Do you? Yeah, I sat next to a college basketball player.
When?
On my flight here.
Who was he?
KJ Adams.
Was he hot?
Yeah, he's handsome. He's
Snatch
like
your grass.
22.
Did you talk to him? Did you fly first class?
Now that I'm saying this, I'm like, was this him? Yeah, that was him. No, it was not. We were actually.
You were in low class?
I was in low class, emergency exit row.
Whoa!
Yeah,
money alert.
That's what I pay for now with all my extra money. I pay for the emergency exit row.
But it's a double-edged sword because emergency exit row, you can't fucking recline.
I know.
So it's like what, and then you also can't lean on the.
Well, what am I going to pay? Fucking $1,200 for first class? It's ridiculous.
I know, it's insane. This is a lot. This
I
is
need to get-
a lot different from the guy who used to sit in that chair. Let me tell you.
Well, what would they do if you did? You know how like they say you have to agree to like help.
They move
people?
you.
I would fucking move. I'm going out of there first. Help yourself,
Right,
bitch.
like if say God forbid something happens and you don't help people, does anything happen?
Probably not, but actually I had a flight attendant. This is crazy because I sit in the emergency exit row every single time now that I'm on tour because I'm like, I don't care. I'll actually like lose money on tour if I can sit in the emergency exit row. Like, I'm like I don't care.
You spend $20 to go do the thing?
Yeah, genuinely. By the way, it's like $100 now. The airlines are getting absolutely insane. But I had like an old flight attendant come up to me, this guy who clearly has been in the air for like 50 years and doesn't understand like how things work now because he was telling us what our jobs would be during an emergency.
Obviously, Queen.
And I was like, no one's ever said what our actual jobs are. And he looked at the people at the windows and he was like, it is your guys' job to open the door. And then the rest of you are blockers. They're going to rush you. And and I was like,
what? What do you mean?
He was like, you're blocking people from trying to get to the door so that person can open the door. So you're either a door opener or a blocker.
I've never heard that. That is
Wow.
crazy that he said that.
He said that. And he walked away and I looked at everybody else. I go, and I was like, I'm happy to be a blocker. I'd rather be a blocker than to be a door person.
There's a lot of pressure on the door person.
Yeah. And now I tell, whenever I'm in the emergency exit row, I tell everybody what our jobs are and people love it.
You know, just so you know, you are a blocker.
You're a blocker. And they're like, really? No one's ever heard it before. And I was the first.
Then if you're a blocker, you kind of got to be the bad guy. Everyone's trying to get out and you got to stop them.
100%.
You're public enemy number one.
Of course.
It would be great though, like being that hero. Like I would love, like, come on, this way, quick, give me your hand. Like I would love that.
Whoever opens the door, you guys are the first people allowed out of the door. You don't have to wait.
You shut it behind you.
Yeah. You go, just wave.
You go, bye, as it's sinking, bye, bitch.
Yeah.
Floating away.
But isn't that crazy? It's like, that's all the jobs are. It's just opening the door and then blocking people until the door is open and then you go.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
God, I want to be in a plane crash.
By the way, you see how people act when the plane fucking lands? How do you think they're going to act when it's going down?
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
Speaking of planes, what a perfect segue. I was flying back from I was in Cleveland for work. I was hosting a pride party.
Oh my God. What does that look like?
Oh God.
What does that look like? Do you have like a strap? What are those, a harness on?
Of course.
Okay. Are you a harness girl?
No, I'm not. Do you think I'm a harness girl?
I could tell. I could see.
Really? You could see me as a harness girl? No, you show up, you drink, you hand out shots, it's fun. You just go there and drink. It's a blast.
And you get paid a lot?
You get paid.
Okay.
A fuck ton. Cut that. Yeah, but I was on the flight back. I'm like a little bit hungover. I wasn't in the morning, and I like was sitting on my plane. Plane gets delayed 20 minutes, no problem. And then we get on the plane. We're on the tarmac. They keep delaying. It's like an hour, like a half hour into this delaying. The flight from Cleveland to New York City is only an hour and a half. It's not a long flight. Half hour into us sitting on the tarmac, a baby starts to cry. I go, okay, you can handle it. Mind you, the baby, I'm here. The baby is one row behind me and then over. I'm like, okay, it's fine. Whatever. I'll listen to music, listen to podcasts. So I'm doing that. I'm hanging out. Half hour goes by, the baby's still crying. Not only is the baby still crying, it's ratcheting up. We take off. The entire flight, this baby is letting out like blood-curdling screams. Whoa. The parents aren't doing anything. They're just like sitting there like, it's like your job as a parent, hear me out, lady. Sound off in the comments below. Your job as a parent is to at least attempt to soothe your child, to make your child be quiet. Do anything you can. Everyone empathizes with the parent. Everyone's like, oh, the parent feels worse than you do. Yeah, but also I don't care. Like, make your baby be quiet. Give it TikTok. Like, brain rot it to sleep. I know. Like, do you know how powerful an algorithm is on an unformed brain? Your baby will be fucking zombie. But and then we land. It's another hour. So I, being a scumbag, I put myself on Instagram, like thinking it's nothing, like, oh my God, this baby's crying. And then I was like, well, let me put it on Twitter too. I put it on Twitter being like, these parents should brain rot their kid with TikTok. Like, this baby's been screaming. 15 million views, 70,000 likes, like 5,000 comments being like, this is why gay people can't have children. Like, it went mega viral. The New York Post wrote about it.
No.
And it's been like hell on earth, like internet battlefield versus people who are saying, you're in the right. The parents, I should have been more clear, saying like, just show a little effort. I'm okay with baby screams. Just show everyone that you're trying to make it quiet. It's been people being like, you're right, versus people being like, how dare you? These parents are so embarrassed. And my point is, I don't care if the parents are embarrassed. You have to try it. Mouthing the word sorry to me doesn't do it. And then people are like, oh, put on noise canceling headphones. Bitch, noise canceling headphones don't work when the baby's 4 feet from your face fucking screaming. And I felt bad for the kid. They're like, maybe he's hot. So they did take the kid's like clothes off. He was in a diaper and they were fanning him.
Yeah.
But then they gave him like some sort of medicine like towards the end to make him.
Give a tranquilizer.
No, literally they're like, well, here we go. And then they had to connect and go to Paris. So they had a whole nother flight.
Okay. Well, we shouldn't be going to Paris with babies, but that's my own personal opinion.
It was his uncle's wedding. I was eavesdropping. He's turning one in Paris. Okay. I got the whole life story.
What I think screwed you over with a lot of the negative reaction is that you couldn't show that the family wasn't doing shit about it. Because like that's what the problem is. You know what I mean? It's not the baby's crying. It's that the parents are visibly don't seem stressed about it trying to solve the problem.
And I was so happy when I got up. Like the mom, it was so bad. It was so bad that, you know, when the plane lands, everyone stands up.
Yeah.
Not a single person stood up. Everyone let her leave the plane.
Really?
And then like, I could tell she was stressed. I felt bad. She was starting to take it out on her father. It was not your fault.
Yeah.
You are just there for going to your son's wedding. Like, you will be fine. She lashed out. And then as I walked by, I was like, you did such a good job. You did such a good job. See you on the post, bitch.
Well, you know what though? It's not even about the baby. I genuinely think
thank you.
It's not about the baby and it's not about what happened. And I'm sure we would be a lot more forgiving of these situations had you not had us sitting on the tarmac for over an hour prior but afterwards and charging these fucking crazy prices for these airlines. So it's like, if you want to fuck us every single hole we have, don't then have a crying baby listening.
No, I was airtight on the plane.
That's the thing. It's like, it's that one extra thing. It's like, I splurged at the hotel I'm staying at. And like, I don't know what it is about like, this is the most money I've ever spent in a hotel. And I heard a dog barking and I was like, absolutely not.
You called down to the desk?
I was like, this dog has 5 minutes to barking or I'm calling.
Oh, and the worst part was the AC was broken.
No.
So we were in a tunnel. The air was so stale.
Get us off the plane.
They go, we're going to ask everyone to shut your window shades. That way it doesn't get too hot. So we're taking off. We are at the whimsy of like the air temperature outside was dictating. So on the ground in Cleveland, it was 3,000 degrees. Then we get up in the air, it's minus 20. Then we land in New York, it's like humid and 60. People are like, fuck you, you you're taking it out on Delta. I'm like, you know what?
I'm actually so against Delta. It's crazy.
I might be anti.
I'm anti-Delta. You want to know why? They have the worst emergency exit row. This flight here.
Okay.
I'm not joking. No,
okay. Talk about it.
I paid $100 for the emergency exit row, which then, by the way, they fucked up and they gave it to somebody else. So then I had to call and be like, I paid for it. They gave me another one. It had like no extra legroom. I go, what am I paying for? I'm paying to help and my knees are fucking. Are you kidding me?
Wait, but you've been in the exit row where you're like in the aisle a little and there's no one in front of you?
Yeah.
I don't like that because I feel exposed, like people can see me, and then the fucking lady always hits me.
I usually have the ones where it's like you're exposed towards the window, so you're on the window side with nobody in front of you. That's the dream. That's awesome.
Have you ever had the one that you think is actually really good because you're like, oh wow, there's no other seat, and then the flight attendant comes down and they sit down, and you're like knee to knee with the flight attendant. Go, are you fucking kidding me? I booked this to have a fucking eye contact, buddy. I don't think so.
To you?
I'm such a chatter too. But I'm like,
yeah, you love it.
I love it.
They said the dolls sit down in front of you. They go,
yeah. Actually, flight attendants have been huge for me recently.
Really?
Yeah, they've been like. The other day I was on a flight and these girls were like, can you come back with us? Oh, and then they were taking photos of me in the back of the plane. Yeah.
That's amazing.
But
what a fucking photo is great. How about a first class upgrade?
Yeah, they're like, we love you. I go, great, move me.
Yeah, move me. I had my first ever upgrade to. I have to like pay for them. My first ever upgrade to Delta Comfort. Out of nowhere, they're like, your seat got changed. I was like, oh, I am rich right now.
Yeah. No, I will not do. I think I'm like, you know how it's great. American Airlines has incredible.
American Airlines is trash,
but it has incredible exit rows.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's good to know. I flew Southwest for the first time.
Oh God!
No. So fucking Chuck Naso, who works here, who's like in charge of all the social, it's like him and Gaz. He was like, swears by Southwest. I was like, first of all, this is a poverty fucking airline. I'm lining up like I'm getting on a Peter Pan bus at the gate. There's like seats 1 through 9, and you go in and it's a fucking free for all. I had to like voluntarily check a bag so that way I could get on the plane first. But the seats themselves were wide and comfy. So if you're big backed, that's the way to go.
Apparently you can pay to get on earlier, which I'm like, I don't like the idea of like, I like to know where the fuck I'm sitting and to like, I need to know days before I know I have my seat and I'm in control of that. But
she's a control queen.
Yes. It's such a bad anxiety trying to figure out where you're going.
My worst thing is I take like the Amtrak from here to Massachusetts, which is where I'm from. The level of stress and anxiety I get when I'm getting on an Amtrak and you see it, like the train, you see it pulling up and you're like, mental note, okay, seat here, seat here, seat here. Because it's always one person, then one empty. So if you get a row empty to yourself, watching people walk by and like presenting yourself so that you're really unapproachable.
I know.
That's the key to everything. But I've had people like sit next to me on that plane. That's the worst feeling of anxiety, more so than a plane, because anyone can sit next to you. It's fucking the worst.
Also, I just don't like the people on the Amtrak.
You don't? Do they have Amtrak in Texas?
No, we have nothing. Everything's cars.
You got freedom, brother. Okay.
No, I wish we had more trains. It sucks. Like that's what's great about here is like you're jumping around, you're walking around. Like Texas is like you have to have a car.
What kind of car do you have?
A 2003 Ford Escape. I bought it for $800.
It's still running?
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
It breaks down every single year, and I have to pay thousands of dollars to get it fixed. And I go, that's my car payment. That's my car payment.
Yeah, no, that's so justifiable.
But because it's like such a piece of shit. It's like I could crash this car. It like wouldn't matter.
No, you can go 80 miles an hour into an oak tree. Yeah, you are not going to miss that. You can light it on fire.
It's filled with trash. Like it's just like people get into the cars and they're like, it's just like cans of Diet Cokes and LaCroix everywhere.
You're a messy car girl?
Yeah, it's an $800 car and nobody's ever in it.
How much?
I smoke cigarettes in it. I don't give a fuck.
Cigs?
Yeah, I'm vaping. I smoke cigs.
You can smoke one here if you'd like.
Oh, I was being respectful.
No, you can smoke a cigarette here.
Oh, I would never smoke a cigarette in here.
No, I want you to smoke a cigarette.
It's crazy. Well, no, I really stopped smoking cigarettes indoors because when I was 21, I lived with my friend's mom. We used to smoke cigarettes inside.
Cigarette mom. That's a good lady.
Oh, yeah. We would just like, I would be in my bedroom. Like, I'd be like, something's got to give. Like, this is not normal.
Smoking cigarettes indoors with a friend's parent was one of the great joys of my childhood.
Oh, it was incredible. And like I would wake up and make my coffee, I'd go back up to my room, I'd crack the window and light a cigarette.
Hot boxing.
I'm dying. I'll be dead in 5 years. People are like, how old are you? 31, but I smoked for 12 years, so I look like I'm 100. Yeah.
We're gonna have to like
I need severe Botox.
You get Botox?
Is that real hair?
Yes.
Oh, it looks great.
It's Malaysian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if it was a hairpiece.
They switched me from this Korean disport to some other weird shit.
I need to go to Korea and have them do whatever they do to my face to like get the correct skincare.
You come back fully Korean.
I'm like, I don't know what happened.
If you're going to trade crypto, do it right. No sketchy platforms, no sketchier customer support. That's why we always trust Kraken. Kraken lets you buy, sell, and swap over 300 cryptos without the lag, crashes, or clownery. Buying crypto manually, that's old school. Don't do that. Use recurring buys on Kraken that let you automate your investments so you stack sats without even thinking about it. DCA done right. Buy more when prices dip and less when they spike. You can link your bank in minutes so you set it, forget it, and let your portfolio grow. And how great is that? Oh, and they have Kraken Pay. It's instant crypto payments, so you got no more I'll Venmo you later excuses. Whether you're covering a lost bet after splitting a tab after a night out, you can send funds for your next wild adventure. Kraken Pay lets you move money instantly with zero fees and no banks holding things up. Oh, and if you refer your friends, Kraken's going to hook you guys up with $200 in USDG just for spreading the love. So quit waiting. Head to kraken.com/barstool. Not investment advice. Crypto trading involves risk of loss and is offered to U.S. customers, excluding Washington, New York, and Maine through Payward Interactive Inc.
I look back, I'm like hitting bongs with my friends' parents, and I'm like,
that was the most fun in the world.
I know, but like I look back and I go like, oh my God, you're like actually a bad person.
The worst person.
I was looking back, I was like, when I was 16, two of my best friends were 28-year-old girl. I worked on the highway. I worked at the Papagino's and D'Angelo's.
I did. First of all, D'Angelo's the most underrated turkey sub.
Oh my God, no, it's delicious.
It's the best turkey sub in the world.
Sweetheart, I worked there from 14 to 19. Okay,
well, I was in Panera, not to one up you, also from 14 to 18. Yeah,
but I was at the Massachusetts Berkshire County rest stop.
Oh, you're from Mass?
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot
I'm from the Berkshires.
Yeah. And
sure,
yeah.
Yeah, sweetheart. We were gonna. I do not have the accent, but we don't. We're normal. But it's all of the same racism, just not of the fun accent.
Yeah, and it's all the same racism. They're just snorting like oxys.
Yeah. It's like they love fentanyl. But
I hope Sue Rice is alive.
I'm sure she's dead.
She's gotta be dead.
Or you know what? People like that never die. But I worked on the highway with these two girls who were 28, and they I would hang out with them all the time. You mean
the highway, like the Mass Pike?
Yeah.
You worked.
Oh, we worked on the Mass Pike, and my manager, her name was Mickey, and she used to tell me it's my way or the highway, and you're lucky because you're on the highway.
Oh, I love it. Wait, how did you get in? Was there an access road behind so you didn't have to pay a toll?
Yeah, and that's
jealous.
By the way, the access road, that's where we used to smoke cigarettes and smoke weed and stuff, and then hang out because it's cops don't go down there. And
cops. Oh, I love it.
I know, small town stuff. And but they used these girls. One of them worked at the gas station. One of them worked at me, and they were ex-heroin addicts, and they used to go. I used to sleep at their house when I was 16 years old.
It's fucked up.
And they were 28. I'm 31 now. I couldn't imagine having a 16-year-old best friend who I smoked weed with.
Did they have a gravity bong on their coffee table?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
They also my dad owned this shitty apartment building that they lived in. So I was constantly sneaking in because my dad also lived in it, but I was at their house.
Oh, they're probably trying to get free rent, hon.
No, they would pick me up. They'd be like, your dad's a fucking asshole. Do you want to go for a blunt ride? I'd be like,
a blunt? Your dad's a dick. Get him.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
One time we freaked out because she was like, I have to go pick up Coke. Do you want to come with me? And I was like, oh, and she was saw my face oh, he's 16.
Yeah. Oh, he's in Algebra 1
tomorrow
morning. Yeah.
Sweetheart. Yeah.
Pre-algebra. He has health sciences in pre-algebra.
Yeah.
Oh, pre-algebra. Oh, yeah, I failed algebra. I worked at a Tedeschi's.
What's that?
It's White Hen.
No.
Tedeschi's, Cumberland Farms.
Yes.
Same thing. I worked there with a woman named Donna.
Oh.
And we would smoke weed. Me and my buddy Dave Meller. We would smoke. It was the most fun I've ever had at a job. We would smoke weed on our shift in the dumpster has a fence around it.
Yes.
But it was in the middle of all the pumps. So we would walk out on our shift. We had a little bong set up out there, a gravity bong, and we would take a huge hit. A child, mind you, 18 years old. We'd blow the hit into the dumpster, shut the door, and go back in. And then Dave ended up getting fired. He's running a lottery scam at the time.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, he would roll the tickets out and he'd scan them. And then when someone would come to buy, he would wait until it's the winner. And then he'd be like, oh, I'm going to buy that one. And of course, I got involved in that. Of course, I got dragged into it.
That's so funny.
Donna was I think she was smoking Virginia Slim 120s or 100s. She was like, I really like you boys, but my hands are tied. She goes, you have to go. I was like, Donna, I get it, babe. I've been running a lottery scam for a year.
That's so funny. I also worked at a gas station.
It was the most fun.
I worked at a mobile. I worked the night shift.
10 on 5, I got you.
Oh, I loved it. Oh, except when it was busy. That
and
sucked.
knowing where the cigarettes like were.
And your regulars.
Lights, or you got your regulars? Lights, okay. Salem Unfiltered, yeah, right over here.
Or like the people would come in every single day to get their cigarettes and you knew what they were getting, so you already have everything ready for them. It was honestly a dream come true.
It was, I'll probably be back there. Like once this contract doesn't get renewed, like I am coming back to Tedeschi. You can visit me, West Central Street, Franklin, Mass, right by Panther Way.
By the way, all my friends loved it because I worked at the one like kind of outside the city or outside the town. So like nobody came to it. So my friends would just hang out there and I'd smoke cigarettes all the time.
We would smoke weed in the walk-in freezer.
Oh my God.
So when someone would go, like it's like the front of the freezer is like all your soda. It's not a freezer, it's a fridge. Like all the sodas. And our job was to like switch out the milk. I just never did it. Yeah. I was like, this milk, no one's buying milk here. But they would open it up and fucking weed smoke would come out of the back.
When I worked at
slushy machine,
when I worked at Potbelly Sandwich Shop in Portland, I was 23. I had a 19-year-old manager, and he'd be like, "Dylan, go to my house and go get my bong. My door's unlocked." And so I would drive to his apartment. I like barely knew this kid. His name was Santiago. One time he brought a guitar to work, and he started playing Bon Iver, and I was like, "You can't do that to me." And so I'd literally go to his place. I'd get his bong. It was like this big. I'd like hide it underneath my jacket. I'd come in and we'd hit his bong in the walk-in freezer.
Because you had to avoid the cameras.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
And then we at Potbelly Sandwich just ripping bongs all the time.
Oh my God. Also, if I took a bong hit right now,
I would be gone.
Like I would be like incapacitated. Like the rest of the day is done. I'm sick. Like I'm calling my mom. Maybe I'm crying. Like it's not going to be a good thing.
I can't like smoke weed like that anymore. Sometimes people are like, "Do you want to smoke?" I'll take like one hit. I'm like, I'm feeling crazy.
Oh, I'm feeling like nut. Like give me a little hit of that vape. I don't even need a whole edible. I'll eat like a half of an edible and it'll get me going. Last night I was so stoned last night because I ate too much of an edible. We have this account called Viva La Food, and it's like everyone sends their food content in. And this guy, Devlin, who's the best, who's been literally working at Barstool for like 45 years, he was like, send me like a food review. I was like, the only thing I have in my house is Progresso canned soup. So I was so high, like eating clam chowder at like a fucking 10:30 doing a soup review. But that's what happens when you eat too many edibles. And
now when I get high, I start getting nervous. Like I'm like, oh no.
What's wrong?
I don't know, but I feel like I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I don't like the way it makes me feel anymore.
You're conscious. Are you a weed? You're not really a weed guy.
No.
You're just a fucking Fent guy.
Fent. I like mushrooms.
I took mushrooms in Portland, and it would I was like very excited to be like, oh my God, everything's happening.
It didn't freak you out. Like it doesn't freak you out.
No.
I had a moment.
Oh, it scares me.
You gotta be in a good environment. You can't like. I've tried to do it going out. It's like that's.
See, that'll stress me out. It's like I've got to find a good environment. I have no good environments. I need to find a good environment.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist.
No, like if I'm in my house, like oh God, I hear the fucking every time the door slams out. Basically, I live on the street. It's like there's like the vestibule of my apartment. Like my headboard is here.
I would not be able to do mushrooms here in New York. I think it would be way too. I'm like already overwhelmed. I can't figure out.
People are scary. If you see someone who looks scary, like that will send you spiraling.
I can't even figure out a restaurant to eat here. I'm feeling so overwhelmed. There's so many places to eat that I just like keep getting pastries and coffee and like that's it.
You're a pastry queen?
This guy like I'm scared to go into a restaurant. I'm like feeling very overwhelmed.
What kind of food do you want? Let's help you. Let's walk you through this.
I'm just like ordering DoorDash. I'm just like, I guess that's some Thai food. I don't even know.
Food?
I don't know what to do. I really don't. I get nervous.
Go get fucking Chipotle.
I literally thought yesterday, I was like, just get Chipotle. And then I was like, Dylan, you're in New York. You're going to get Chipotle. And then I just walked home and I got a fucking pastry.
You put so much pressure on yourself.
I do. I put so much pressure on myself that I'm like, I just go back to the
What kind of pastry? It's so flaky. It's something with chocolate.
No, I don't like chocolate. I get an almond croissant.
Almond croissant?
Yes. Oh, no, sorry. An almond croissant.
Kill yourself. I
was like, it's got to be something else.
Kill yourself. Almond croissant?
I was like, it's good. They're good.
I enjoy a Danish every once in a while.
Really? I had a ham and cheese something today.
Are you a ham queen?
No, but it was the only thing with protein in it, and I had to go to the gym.
You went to the gym while you're here?
Yeah, I go to the hotel gym.
Oh my God. What hotel are you staying in?
The Standard.
Damn.
I spent way too much money on it.
Down in Meatpacking?
Highland. Yeah.
I live right near there.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Did you go? When did you get in?
I've been here for days. I've been headlining in Hoboken all weekend, but
did you go
Friday?
to Boom Boom on Sunday?
What is that?
Hello?
It's
LeBain. The gays got bad. It's LeBain versus Boom Boom. LeBain. It's the roof. Every Sunday, it's like gay as fuck. There's a million gays. You can also go to Boom Boom.
Oh, is that the one that's up top?
Roof is Lebain. Below it is Boom Boom with like the nice bar, right?
I don't know.
It's insane. It's really cool.
I've been at Lebain on mushrooms and it was fucking scary.
On gay day?
Not on gay day, but me and Brenna went. We were staying at the Standard. We went to Lebain and it was scary.
Isn't Lebain is on top of the Standard?
Lebain is on top of the Standard, yeah.
You should go there. I can't believe you missed on Sunday.
And do what?
I know.
And do what? You know what? I got home last night at like 12:30.
You go there and that's that.
I know, but then I don't trust guys. This is my problem with Grindr is that like I like Grindr because then I can send shirtless pictures and if they like it, they like it. Like my fear is like I look normal in shirts and then I'm gonna get home and they're gonna like start throwing up on me.
Just Donald Duck it. Leave your shirt on.
I'm trying not to because I'm trying to be like embrace my body or whatever and be like okay with it. It sucks.
Does anyone actually ever embrace their body?
Would you not like your body?
No, of course not.
Why do you hate
like
about
it's
it?
Getting there, but like it's
Vinny, you like your body?
Vinny's got a great body.
I like mine.
Do you have abs?
Not as much as I used to, but yeah, I still do.
That's incredible.
They're still there.
You go, that's fucking incredible.
That's so cool, Vinny.
you know, Vinny, that's seriously cool.
Yeah.
No,
Vinny, you're so cool. Like, what do you do every day?
Yeah. Do you want to get lunch?
Yeah. I'm busy. But
she's playing hard to get. Yeah, I don't know. My legs are skinny. Like this is like comes together.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Of course.
Are you one of those like really skinny guys with one of those like big giant cocks?
Yes.
I love that. I love that. It does its job.
It does its job.
Okay, amazing.
I don't know. It's like 10 inches big. I have a decent sized cock.
A little hog on you.
I don't know if I have a hog.
Okay.
I have a cock. I don't have a hog.
Yeah.
Hog, like if you have a hog.
I know.
Like, have you ever seen a hog?
Yeah, one time I sucked a guy off who was like, who had like the biggest dick. He had like, it was like 10 inches and like thick. And I remember being like, I've never even seen one like
if
this.
you have like,
oh yeah. And I was like, this is incredible.
Oh my, incredible?
Yeah.
How far down did you get on that thing?
Well,
talk to me, sister.
Listen, well, I have my tonsils in, but we make it work.
So I actually have my tonsils removed.
Yeah. I did that for free.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Vinny, what's the biggest cock you've ever seen? In the locker room?
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Actually, there was a guy on my college football team. His dick was so big. He was black, obviously. And he was scared to get naked in front of the team to like shower. So he would wait in his compression shorts till everyone was done showering. And then he'd go shower because he was so embarrassed at how big his dick was.
Did it run down? He probably had to tape it to his leg.
It was huge.
Why was he embarrassed about it?
Like, because it was like
probably,
cartoonishly big. It was enormous. There were a few guys who had like swollen testicles. There were a few guys on the team with that. So
swollen testicles,
yeah.
sweetheart.
You ever seen that? Like if some people,
swollen
I don't know
nutsack?
how that happens, but yeah, like there's actually a couple guys I played football with. They'd had like some issue where one of their testicles was
really big.
So they have one nut that's like enormous, like a grape.
I have seen that. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
What does it do? Like
I don't know why that happens, but
I don't either. And
we better all check each other out right now.
Just to make sure.
Vin, how big?
Vin, come on, pop over here, son. Oh my God, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen really a messed up nutsack. I don't like low hanging balls.
I love low hanging balls.
Ladies, if you're with me on this, I don't like low hanging balls.
See, I don't
want a tight sack. I wouldn't mind a tight sack. It can't be too tight.
I like them hangers. I love hangers.
The weather is heating up, so stay cool with Stella Blue Cold Brew. We talk about it every week. We love it. If you love a dark bold roast, indulgent flavors, or our newest variety, Miss Peaches, which is 100% Colombian, we've got a cold brew for everyone. Switch up your routine. Get some Stella Blue Cold Brew. It's better, fresher cold brew at home with just 3 easy steps. Steep, refrigerate, and enjoy. And the best part, every purchase helps homeless pets find their forever home. That means we're sipping with purpose all summer long, ladies. Grab some Miss Peaches or any cold brew variety now at Amazon or StellaBlueCoffee.com, where you can use promo code OUTANDABOUT for 20% off orders, $25 or more. Try some Stella Blue. Tag us. Again, go to StellaBlueCoffee.com or check it out on Amazon and use code OUTANDABOUT for 20% off orders, $25 or more. Sip with purpose all summer long. Stella Blue.
Are you crazy sexually or just vanilla?
I'm pretty crazy. I'm just bored with sex.
I kind of am too.
I'm over sex. I don't want to have sex. I want someone to just like be nice to me and text me back. That's all I want.
I'm not. We're in the exact same place.
Okay, you don't want any connection at all.
No, I do. I want to meet the love of my life. But I've been going to psychics and they've been telling me it's not happening for a while.
Okay, so let's pause there. Let's unpack this.
Okay.
Psychics is where we're going.
Yeah.
Now, are we working with pagans? Are we working with Wiccans?
I went to a psychic in New Orleans last year. I just walked in.
What was her name?
I don't remember.
She took walk-ins.
Of course. But it was actually incredible. So it really was. Okay, so this is May. And she was like, she goes, this is so weird. She goes, your job, your day job. She's like, you do something creative. She'd be like, but the way how you make your money, that's ending in July.
She's a fan of If You Were.
No. She was like, and this is before any of that. And she's like, your day job's ending in July. She goes, I don't understand this. She goes, you're not getting fired and you're not quitting. It's just ending. And then
of July of this year?
No, last year.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, okay. Like, that's weird. And so all of June, I'm kind of like waiting, like, what's going to happen? You know, July 1st, I was working at a breakfast restaurant. They brought everybody in for a team meeting. They were like, we are closing the restaurant July 14th.
Really?
And she said it was going to be around a very significant date in my creative life. And July 15th was my 9-year anniversary of doing stand-up. And so that happened. And then she was like, and then then you're gonna have like a 6 months. It's gonna be really like nothing's gonna happen. And she's like, at the beginning of next year, your career is going to shot up. And all of that happened.
Really?
And then I said, what about love? And she goes, not happening for a while.
She goes, that I'm unsure of.
Yeah. I just
goes, unfortunately, your time is up.
Yeah. She was like, I'm not seeing that.
Yeah. She goes, how much did you pay her?
I think it was like $40.
It's a lot.
Do you think
for
so?
I think for a psychic.
Honey, I would pay
She
hundreds.
nailed it, so I don't know.
Yeah. I was like, that's
what was
great.
her name?
No clue.
Did she do?
No clue, sweetheart. No
Did she? No
I don't know the names of
clue.
men I've fucked. Do you think I remember a psychic New Orleans name?
Did she do tarot cards? Is it
Yeah.
tarot or tarot?
Tarot.
Tarot.
Yo, I'm
So offended.
like,
tarot.
bro. I mean, it's crazy. You're being crazy.
She did them.
Yeah.
She's like, I see the devil's eye in this. Like that was how she.
No,
did it?
she's just like, they speak from the heart
They speak from the heart.
and the spirits and and your spirits.
That's crazy.
I love psychics. It's like, what else are you doing? Why not?
Yeah, there are some.
Somebody,
here.
yeah. Of course, there's some here. It's New York City.
You should go. There's a good one.
I just got a reading this for my last birthday,
When that's your birthday.
May 12th.
You just
A month ago.
You go, no,
I got one a month ago.
She goes to multiple psychics.
Of course.
You want to fact check them against each other?
Yeah, and guess what? She said all the same stuff, and she had all this stuff about my career that's already happening. And then I was like, "What about love?" And she was like, "None of these are love cards."
Really?
Yeah, and you know what they've been saying that like she goes, "You're like loving." She was like, "The love of your life is like really like famous."
Yes.
And she's like, "So you have to get really famous to meet him."
It's Portnoy.
By the way, do you guys see me on here? I'm like sucking Dave's cock. I absolutely would. And I'm not afraid of saying that on camera.
No, you shouldn't be afraid
Do
of
you
saying
think
that.
he would be annoyed that I said that?
No.
I would literally let him come in my mouth.
Dylan, I think that's a beautiful thing to say.
Okay, yeah.
And I think that shows a lot of your character.
Of course.
I think it shows
And I
that
think we
you
have
kind of are really
similar
committed to the job.
skin.
Similar skin?
Yeah, we both have like redness.
Oh God. No, you have. I think he's tan. I don't think you have red.
Okay, it's
you
fine.
have a little bit.
Sometimes the girls are like, "You have lupus." I go, "Please stop writing that."
Loop. You would. I would. If I had lupus, like that would be my personality.
Do you think Dave's bi at all?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Okay.
I think Dave's straight. I've tried.
Do you think any of the guys here are secretly bi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think so? For sure.
Which ones do you? Oh, I definitely think a couple of them are.
Say their names. Bleep it.
You know who you are, and I know you're watching right now. I think a couple of them are. I don't know. It's weird to speculate. You don't. This is, I already don't know the answer to this question. You're not doing anything on like Pride. Does not. That's like doesn't matter to you. Like you're not going anywhere, like on any parties or anything.
No, I'm
sober.
Sweetheart, I'm on tour.
Yes. Oh, plug your fucking tour, please.
Oh yeah, if you want to come see me live, come see me live.
Where? When?
Oh, you can find all the dates in my punch up link in my bio. But I'm gonna be in. When is this coming out?
This will come out either next week or the week after.
I'm going to be in Chicago, June 18th, Denver, then Buffalo at the end of the month. I'm going to be in San Jose, California in July, and then Nashville in July.
Love Nashville.
Yeah.
Buffalo is an unreal comedy town.
I'm excited.
Had one of the best
I
shows
keep
we ever
getting
did
messages. People be like, "We're coming to the Buffalo." I'm
You're
like,
going
I'm
to
doing a full
Helium?
weekend. Yeah.
Helium is awesome.
I know. I've been doing a little Helium tour. I'm excited.
Yep. And Nashville is what? Zanies?
Uh-huh.
Our sweet. Who's the booker there? What's her name? Blonde.
Yeah, sweetheart.
Yeah, she's sweet. No,
No
she's,
clue.
she's sweet. She docks her back.
Yeah. I'm like,
Which are there two in Nashville? No, there's two in Chicago. There's two. There's Zanies
Yes.
Rosemont, and then there's the other
Yep.
Zanies.
Yeah.
And one of them is like it's like bigger with like a balcony. Chicago's great too.
I'm excited to do Chicago, and then I'm excited at Comedy Works in Denver. So come to that. I'm very excited to
Fun.
get that. Yeah.
That's gonna be great. But I think maybe we cut it here.
I think that's great. I think it's over.
I think it's done.
Our time period is done.
I
I
think
keep
we
looking
kind
at
of like
Vinny, I go like,
exhausted
"That's
all
done."
the remedies. Like maybe we have some good clips.
Have you gone on Sniffies?
Let's
Let's
scratch
end on
that. We're gonna
Sniffies.
end on Sniffies.
Yeah.
I have gone on Sniffies. I had a moment of weakness and I paid for the premium.
Sorry. It's just such a nasty little website that I was like to pay for. I wouldn't give them my credit card information.
No, it's like they have been robbing me.
Yeah.
I paid for it, but I recently, actually a couple of days ago, I went in and I was like, let me look at my subscriptions to like see. I'm trying to tighten the belt financially. So I was like, what am I paying for? Like, do I need Hulu? No. Like, I don't need these things. Sniffies, $64 for 6 months. Crazy.
For 6 months. Okay.
Raya, fucking $24 a month.
I would never sign up for Raya. I think it's humiliating.
Hinge, 60.
I do. I think it's like really embarrassing. Anybody who's like in 2025 trying to get on Raya, it's like, what is it? 2016?
Oh, I've probably spent them hundreds of dollars. Definitely.
Really?
Hinge, $16 a month. I was like, I am not seeing success.
I only pay for Grindr. and nothing else.
I want you off Grindr.
Why?
I think it's stunting your romantic.
Oh, I'm miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get off. Will you delete it right now? And I'm not talking just off the phone.
I have friends.
How much time do you have left? I
have friends.
Can I look at your grid right now and what your profile?
Yeah, sure.
Are? It's
why am I getting so many text messages?
People know you're here.
People are like, "Hey, it's okay. Get away from me." Sorry, there was like scary people messaging me.
Someone from Grindr?
No, I don't give them my phone number. I did get tricked.
Do you block? Oh my god, I hooked up with the hottest guy off Grindr. The last guy I did it with, probably in early winter.
What'd you guys do?
We fucked. And
that's how you know.
Just to be clear,
toxic, like
he blocked me after he left my house.
It's happened to me so many times.
But then he unblocked me. We did it again, and then he blocked me again. I was like, dude, what?
Do you think he has shame?
Yes, he's like from Alabama.
Oh, Dom Kink Daddy is this you?
Let me see. What do we have? I've definitely seen this. 48. How old do you?
Wait,
can I look at your preference? I'm not. I promise I won't. I just want to see your preferences.
Don't go my messages.
That is the most gay man thing to. You will never see a straight man snatch their phone out of someone's hand, or I'll hold it. That's the gay thing.
By the way, visiting my picture is just this.
Show Vinny.
It says jerk off buds and oral.
Show Vinny your picture. It's him in like just sweat shorts.
And then it says someone's using my dick pics because someone stole my dick pic. And
so
then
hot.
I was talking to
someone did that to Jet Ski. You heard about
really?
that? Yeah.
Well, I sent him a message. I was like, how big is your dick or whatever. I was talking to this guy. He was like, I'm looking for a jerk off bud. I go, oh, me too. And I go, send me a picture of your dick. He sends me a picture of my dick. I go, that's my dick.
You go, fire.
I go, block. He blocked me. I was like, you can't block me when you're using my dick.
Yeah, it seems kind of unfair. That's like an unwritten
rule.
But
Dom King Daddy is so close.
Well, let's take a walk.
Oh, he's actually 0 feet away.
Really?
There's so many guys
above us or below us.
No, I think he's in here. Oh, he's cute. What about this guy? But then he has a gay pride flag right there, which makes me feel like maybe he's
That's
annoying.
A turn off for you?
I just don't like the way the colors all look together.
Right. Right, for sure.
Do you like the flag? Okay, we have to end.
I actually
I
have it tattooed on my back.
No, you don't.
Imagine. I have a lower tramp stamp of a pride flag.
We can end on this.
Yes.
I was at my show and this lesbian, she gave me
love a lesbian.
She came to my show and then she was like, we're coming again tomorrow. And I go, it's the same show. And she's like, no. She was like a really aggressive mask lesbian. Thank you for coming.
She's a stud.
And yeah, she's a stud. This was in Alpharetta, which is a helium in the Atlanta area. And she came back and she said, I love you so much and we love the show so much and I just wanted to give you this. And she handed me a pride flag and she goes, this hung inside the Pulse nightclub.
Good Lord.
I was like, thank you.
You throw it in the trash.
I was just like I was like,
that's
what?
Such an insane.
She gave it to me before the second show too. So I was like, I have to go on stage and you just handed me like a death flag.
No, it's literally a death flag.
Do you remember the Pulse night shoot? Yeah, bad situation.
My God. Well, you know what? Her head was in the right place.
It was. I kept it.
Dylan Carlino. Follow him on TikTok. Follow him on Instagram. Go to see his shows. Chicago, Nashville, Buffalo, Denver, wherever the hell else he is. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
You're the best. I love you. And we'll see you guys next Wednesday.
Bye.